Alright, this update is even bigger than I thought. There's a lot of changes, some good and some bad, but mostly good. The first thing is they're adding a BeatBout gameplay. I don't know, this is kind of like a knockout. It's going to give you more supply vouchers because they removed supply vouchers from the current knockout, right? So with this one, it's kind of like knockout. It's also going to be auto gameplay, and there's going to be 4 defense team that you need to set up. With each offense or defense wins, you will get supply vouchers with that. Instead of using your current runes, this is what I don't like. So instead of using your current runes, you are going to use this rival runes. So this rival runes, I think, is going to be like what we had with the trials challenge, where you just put a rune on your espers, a preset rune, so that everyone is on the same level. Now this is good for new players because you can just enter the game, and then what determines your power is going to be your espers, right? Not your farming rate. So if you have been farming the game for like forever, you spend all of your stamina on farming ritual miracles and stuff like that, this is going to be useless for you, because the rival runes, you level it up through like this new rival rune system. So the BeatBout system, look at it as kind of like a extension to knockout. It's only going to give you extra supply vouchers, and the gameplay is just about the same as knockout because it's going to be auto. And then the rival rune system, okay, this one I don't particularly like. This system is available to players who have completed 516 and is exclusive to BeatBout and knockout. So at this point, your knockouts teams will not use your current runes that you have farmed forever. You will use this rival rune instead. I'm guessing why they are bringing this type of system into the game is because they kind of want to make the game more easier for new players, because right now for new players you can't really start the game without like breaking your wallet, because you need to farm runes, you need new espers, you need good espers to be able to compete, you need resonance, you need everything, right? You need the material research lab and everything. So with this one, with the rival rune, you can compete in knockout and BeatBout because everyone starts off at the same level pretty much due to the rival rune instead of using your current runes. Okay, so how this rival rune works is that within this system, each esper is equipped with fixed rival runes that cannot be changed. Rival rune level up is leveling up. Rival runes will consume strong stones. The type of strong stones required for leveling up varies according to the current esper's elemental class, and the starting level for rival runes is level 1 and maximum of level 15. Each level up increases levels of all 6 rival runes by 1. So the way you can get the strong stones is by playing Sentinel Hunt, Cube Miracle, Cube Shop, and Ritual Shop. So make sure you don't use any of your essences on the cube shop. As you can see, I only buy what I needed. I don't really buy the cube equipment mystery box and the equipment essence anymore, because one day they will probably add something. Like today they will add the strong stones boost in the cube shop, and you want to spend everything on that strong stones. So yeah, do not spend any of your cubes in the cube shop anymore, and hold it off until this update goes live. And also the ritual shop right here, don't buy the gold if you don't need it. And then boost stones can boost rival runes, but only those at level 15. The boost stones in use must match the right rival rune set and attribute. Okay, this one is a boosted rival rune randomly increases the secondary attribute by a certain amount. Yeah, so yeah, in knockout and the BeatBout system, you will no longer use your current existing runes, the one that you've been farming Ritual Miracle for. You will not use it at all, and instead it will restart with using this rival runes instead. I don't particularly like this, but everyone starts off at the same level, but depending on how they manage this. If the rival rune only works for one set, like you cannot pick any other set for that Espers, then I think this one is going to suck a lot. I think it's a terrible system if you can only choose one equipment set. But if it works just like the Trials Challenge, then this could be good, where you can choose what type of sets you want and what type of stats you want. Because the Trials Challenge, while it is good that you can choose what you want on the sets, right? You can choose Windwalker, you can choose Ocean Waves, you can choose whatever sets you want on your Espers, but the stats that they give you is complete and utter garbage. If you choose Ocean Waves on your DPS unit, the stats that they give you mostly focus on HP and defense and speed. Nothing on crit rate, nothing on crit damage, nothing on attack. So if you want to run like a crit damage Dona or something, or sorry, Ocean Waves Dona or something, you probably can't with this rival runes system, because they will give you a garbage set that you will not want to use on Dona. They will give like HP, they will give like speed with 0 crit damage, 0 crit rate. Your Dona will not crit on the Ocean set, and you can no longer use like relief set for most of your DPS units. It will probably suck if they make it like that. And if you can't even pick what sets you want on your units, because it does say it right here, it is fixed. You cannot change it, right? Fixed rival runes that cannot be changed. If you cannot change what sets you want, this system, please remove it from the game. Do not add it, because it adds 0 strategy to your game. It will only emphasize on what Espers that you have, and it will really suck, because now not only that you have undermined every single player's time farming this game, but you also undermine the strategy that players have come up with running different sets on each Espers, right? So yeah, please, before you implement like this huge of a system, keep in mind that it will probably kill your game more than add stuff to your game, because this is going to kill a lot of strategy. A lot of Espers don't work with any other sets, and a lot of Espers really need a certain attribute for them to really work on a specific set. So yeah, again, that's all I want to say for this rival rune. Again, it's not in the game yet, but those are my gripes about it. They are expanding the hell mode from 5 to 12. Okay, that's a lot of rewards right there. Event backtrack will be unlocked for Yunchuan and Abigail. And for Yunchuan, you don't need Yunchuan to participate in the story. And then also Shimmer, this one is very good. Take a look at this. 90 days following the play's triggering of the event, play the Shimmer Reverbertron to get legendary Shimmer Espers for free. So I think you can get multiple Shimmer Espers. And if you take a look at this one, right, complete daily active missions and other missions to get reverb coins during the event. During the event, players can use reverb coins to spin and obtain 1 legendary Esper with each spin. So you can get lucky and get multiple legendary Espers. And look at this part, right? Players are guaranteed to receive 1 legendary Shimmer Esper for every 10 spins. Guaranteed to receive 1 legendary Espers for every 10 spins. I don't know how much are they gonna give this reverb coins, and they won't receive duplicate Shimmer Espers until they have collected. Keep in mind, the event time is 90 days, and the way that you can get this reverb coin is once every time that you do your daily missions, right? Let's count how many Shimmer Espers, Shimmer legendaries that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not counting Everett, 7, 8, 9. Are we gonna get all Shimmer Espers? Holy shit! Dude, DISLYTE, if you give every single one, every player's a Shimmer legend, dude, you are goated, man. I'm not gonna lie. Just don't include Everett in the list. and everyone should have a copy of R0 of every single Shimmer Espers in the game. This is the best, I'm not gonna lie, the best way for you to attract new players, existing players, returning players, every single one. If you want to attract players like that through this way, then this is amazing. It's going to throw off the balance of the game, but who cares at this point, right? You have released Anna with no balance. Might as well give everyone every single Shimmer Legends, and then because if everyone has the Shimmer Legend, then the game is balanced. But then the whales can still whale out for residents, right? The free-to-play players will have them at R0. So yeah, I don't know, this one I think dude, I'm getting hyped. But if this gives like everyone, because it's like I said, it's 90 days, and the way that you can get this reverb coin is where is it? Completing daily activeness missions and other missions. So if you can get 90 of these coins, you get 90 spins. For every 10 spin, you get 1 legendary shimmer, and you won't receive duplicate Shimmer Espers until you it even says right here, until they have collected them all. You collected them all, okay? So yeah, I think they are going to give everyone an R0 of these Espers. It's going to probably be insane. Players can select 1 Espers to take out of the reverb crate after 60 spins. So they are giving 60 spins, and it's not even all, right? Probably 90 spins in total. This action can only be performed once, so please use it with caution. So after 60 spins, you can remove 1 of this. If they give like 90, you don't really need to remove it, because you are going to get all of the Shimmer Nat 5s anyways with 90 spins. But if if they don't give 90, maybe they give like 80, you might want to remove something like Unas if you have him. If you don't have him, or yeah, I think Unas is the only one that is not worth it currently for Shimmer Legend. Unas and then Cecilia. I'll make like a separate list, Shimmer priority list to go for. But yeah, this Shimmer Reverb event, absolutely amazing, better than I expected. Hopefully they give 90 of these summons, so you can get every single one of the Shimmer Espers. But yeah, and then Yunchuan is going to be given in the 7th day of the update, and then his Divinate is also going to be given in the 14th day. So yeah, I've said this multiple times, you don't really want to give it to Yunchuan, his Divinate, because it affects some of your teams. And then Hunter's Depot is going to be a rerun, scratch off. This one is knockout. You do, no, not knockout, you do point war, and then you get some stuff. Celebration collection, Boom Booms, and then some other reruns. And then this one, limited time echo event for Yunchuan and Abigail. Okay, nothing new here. And then limited time probability out event in the Echo Shimmer pool. So it doesn't say anything, so I think this time around you can pick anyone you want. I might pick Xuanpin, but I don't know just yet, because I'm gonna get like Xuanpin in this one, right? Probably, right? If they give like enough for 60, then I'm guaranteed to get her. So yeah, I don't know if I want to go for Xuanpin in the rate up currently. I might just save up for the next Shimmer Espers. But yeah, the update is not done yet. Take a look at this one, right? For Point War, remove rewards display for top 400, adjusted the reward amount for weekly tier rewards. Hopefully they increased it. I don't know if they're going to increase it or decrease it, because we are getting the BeatBout system, which is going to give us more rewards. So yeah, this one is probably going to be reduced. Adjusted the amount of supply vouchers obtained upon victory and defeat. Adjusted the reward for weekly cumulative win rewards. Okay, this one is very big as well. Players who have already currently who have the current events time limited Esper will receive a discount on wish stones consumed based on the Esper's resonance phase. Okay, you can spend, like for example, if Yunchuan is on the card pool, right? You can spend his for his dupes on a discounted price. This is, dude, this is insane. So if you want to chase for resonance, hold off until this update goes live. And yeah, if you want to go for like R6 Yunchuan for whatever reason, then use this system and get a discounted price. So yeah, and then added Wishstone times 10 to the Divine Sequencer shop, which can be redeemed with Mono Prism times 25. More Wishstones. Alright, finally, let's take a look at what Mono Prisms is. So Mono Prism is in the Divine Sequencer shop. Mono Prism is, which one is it? Okay, so Mono Prisms is, I think, this one. Doesn't state anywhere here. I don't know whether it's this one or this one, or maybe even this one. Yeah, if it's this one then it's L, but hopefully it's either this one or this one. I know like one of this is Dioprism. I think Dioprism is the new currency, which is this one, and then this one is either Monoprism or something else. I can't really remember. Boost related to Point War in so the Materia Research Lab, the PvP boost will now also affect BeatBout. And then Sentinel Hunt optimizations, the unlock for Sentinel Hunt will now from level 40 to level 30. And then Sentinel Hunt rating rewards, instead of Nexus Crystal and equipment sets, it will be replaced with the strong stones that you will need to level up your rival runes. Oh, they also buff like some of the espers. Oh, okay, so his new ability to no longer reduce his percentage HP. Okay, so you don't really need to apply like debuffs anymore. I'm guessing he gets the maximum amount of attack and defense as soon as he uses his Punish Evil skills that have the Punish Evil effect. He gains a shield before taking a hit. Very good. Shield strength is based on his maximum HP. This is insanely powerful. If you have JJ and you have Yuzin in the after he got buffed, before taking a hit, gaining a shield before taking a hit is insanely powerful. The current JJ is almost unkillable when he enters the demon mode. So yeah, Jin Qiu is going to be like that. So yeah, he might actually be good in PvP with this little change. Okay, so the only change is that because they also changed the punishable to only increase his base attack and defense without like the number of debuffs and stuff, I guess this one is going to also give like half of what he gives himself to the base attack and defense. Because the old Jin Qiu, he was only going to give the 25% attack and defense to your entire team for his R2, but now if he starts off at 150% base attack and defense with his Punish Evil, then his R2 is going to give you 75% of base attack and defense. This could be a massive buff for Jin Qiu, but once again, his main problem is he gains too many turns. But now that he's probably going to give 75% base attack and defense, the additional turn might not be an issue anymore. And then Tevor also got a, not really a buff, it's just a change for the BeatBout and knockout system. The old one, R2, is Tevor's attacks always lands a critical hit. And then new effect, Neko Analysis, attacks always lands a critical hit and crit damage plus 100% in battles using rival runes. So like I said, R2 Tevor doesn't need any crits, right? So that's why they added this 100% crit damage to him. And this is what I don't particularly like I said, with the rival runes. If you cannot give like a specific stats, if you can't give specific stats and specific sets to your team, then strategy for BeatBout and knockout has gone down the hill. So yeah, that's what my gripe is on the new rival rune system. But some bad and a lot of good with this update. Like I said, the Shimmer Legendary event is it's probably the best that they could come up with, giving us probably all Shimmer Legends, and the fact that you cannot gain duplicate until you have them all. Like it says right here, until they have collected them all. Dude, LILITH is something else with this update. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get my Shren pin finally. And it looks like I'm even gonna get like more than I bargained for. Not even just Shren pin, I'm gonna get like Tolan. I'm gonna get every single Shimmer Net 5. And that's about it. Ciao.